Well, hello. It's so good to see you again. Happy Wednesday. I thought we would do something different today, and we would come up to my kitchen and we would bake some special cookies. Yes, we can have fun baking cookies, but we're still going to practice and review our letters. So let's look over here at my tray. This is a magnetic tray, and so the magnets on the back of my letters stick right there. Isn't that fun? Well, this is the letter L, and this is the letter M, and this is the letter N. Now we have to match up our pictures down here. Let's see, L. I think lemon should go with L. Lemon and ladder make the O sound. Let's look at this. These are nails. Should nails go with mitten or numbers? Oh, definitely with the numbers. And this is a mouse. Mouse and mittens go together. L, M, N. Those are our three letters that we're going to be talking about today. Well, since we're talking about lemon and the letter L, I thought it would be good if we reviewed for just a minute our five senses, the way God created us so that we can learn lots of things. We talked about taste. We tasted something salty, we tasted something sweet, and we tasted something sour, which brings me to the lemon. Lemon. Lemon makes the L sound, like in lion and lamb. Remember when we tasted the lemon? And you were going to try to find a lemon at home to taste? Woo! That really is sour. And then we talked about hearing or listening. Being a good listener is being a good friend. Listening and being attentive. We talked about touching things that were cold or soft or hard, squishy. Today, I thought it would be fun to talk about smell. And in just a minute, we're going to do something really fun, and we're going to bake some cookies. These cookies are called monster cookies. Monster cookies have something in them that starts with the letter M. M&Ms. M makes the M sound like monster cookies. Well, let's get started and make our monster cookies. Let's see, what does our recipe say? We need a half a cup of margarine. Well, I'm going to take our margarine and I'm going to put it inside this dish. So we're going to take the butter and we're going to put it in the microwave and melt it down just for a few seconds. Let's watch it. All right, let's grab it out. I think it's good and melty for us. Pour the butter in. All right, now we need 3 eggs. Let's count together. 1, 2. Now let's put this one in. And number 3. All right. We'll put the 3rd egg in. Let's count to be sure. 1, 2, 3. Now it says we need some brown sugar. This is brown sugar, and you can tell why, because it's light brown, and it's 1½ cups. All right, we're going to put that in. Stir that up. Now we're going to pour in our sugar. 1 cup of sugar. Wow, that looks like a lot of sugar. We'll stir that up. Next, it's really going to get fun, because we have to put sticky peanut butter in. All right, we're mixing it up so it's nice and smooth. All right, here's the peanut butter. Wow, does that look good? Mrs. Kapenka likes crunchy peanut butter because it has peanuts right in it. All right, let's scrape it all in there. Okay. Now this is where it's tricky. You really gotta stir it up good. Wow, look at us go. We're mixing that peanut butter in. I switched to a wooden spoon because it's a lot stronger. So, mixing that up. That's looking good. And you know what? I can smell it, and it smells really good too. So we're using one of our senses. I'm touching, smelling. All right. Now what do we need to do? We need to put 2 teaspoons baking soda. 1. You have to be really careful when you're making your recipe or cookies, because if you make a mistake, it just might not turn out as good. And we need 1 teaspoon vanilla. Do you hear the V in vanilla? All right, let's put a teaspoon of vanilla in. Here we go. All righty, we got our vanilla in. Let's check our recipe again. Okay, we got everybody in. Let's mix it up. Now, I'm gonna put the oatmeal in. I'm gonna do that rather slowly. Mr. Kapanka took a picture of the recipe so that if you wanna try these at home, you can. They're called monster cookies because we're talking about the letter N. That's why we thought we should make them today. I'm gonna put some more oatmeal in. The oatmeal is what helps keep it all together. But you sure do have to work hard to stir it. Make sure it all gets stirred in there. Put the last of the oatmeal in. Now I really have to work hard to stir it. It's getting very stiff. I would say it's a little bit like Play-Doh. All right, now we are gonna add chocolate chips. Yum, yum. Here they go. Ooh, we just have to mix all the chocolate chips in. Oh, it's getting really stiff. All right, now for the fun part. We're gonna put our M&Ms. Do you notice something about these M&Ms? They're not all of the crayon colors. Instead, they're kind of spring M&Ms. Listen, do you hear the sound they're making? They're clicking together. Ooh, fun. Mix a little extra. All right, here we go. Let's mix our M&Ms in. Now, stir all this up. Ooh, these are pretty springtime. Springtime monster cookies. That makes me think of our 4 seasons. Winter, spring, summer, fall. There's 4 seasons, and God made them all. Okay, now it's time to put the cookie dough on the tray so we can bake it. If you were in my kitchen right now, you would smell the cookie dough, peanut butter in the cookie dough. You would smell the chocolate chips in the cookie dough. You would smell the oatmeal. We can learn lots of things by smelling. All right, now we're gonna put the last one here. Now, you can look with your eyes and you can see Mrs. Kapanka kind of spread them out. That's because the cookies spread out as they bake. Let's go put them in the oven. All right, we're gonna set the timer because that will help us to know when the cookies are about done. We will listen with our ears and it will beep and that will say, oh, I think our cookies might be done. But while we're waiting, I thought it might be fun if we make a craft. This is something we find in the kitchen. It's just a napkin. Napkin starts with the letter N, like nail starts with the letter N. Napkin. Well, we're gonna make a cool spring flower today out of a napkin. All right, let's watch how we're gonna do it. We're gonna take our napkin and we're gonna fold it like a fan. You have probably seen this before. You might have to have an older brother or sister, or maybe mommy or daddy, grandpa and grandma help you with this. Once you get it like a fan, then you're gonna pinch it. This is a stapler. If you don't have a stapler, you could use a string. I'm gonna staple that. Now, this is just a straw. I'm going to take my straw and I'm going to staple my straw too so it stays put. It's going to be like the stem of my flower. I think we got it. I might give it 2 staples. If you don't have staples, you could use a string. Now I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut into my flower on the ends just to make it kind of pretty like a tulip. Now if Mommy has pinking shears, they're the scissors with the zigzaggedy edge, then they would be really cool too. Now look what we're going to do. We're going to take and open up our flower. So we just separate the different layers of the paper, and that makes the pretty flower. Mrs. Kapanka was wishing she had yellow or pink napkins, but I didn't have any yellow or pink, so I just had to use these. But they're kind of pretty. They're a little bit different. Now, once you get it all separated, you kind of pinch it in the middle right there and bend it up like that. And that makes your flower. Look, I'm making a bouquet. You can make a bouquet, but we made them out of napkins because a napkin starts with the letter N. We're going to practice writing our letters. So the first letter that we are going to practice today is the letter L. We come down and over, and baby L is just a straight stick. L, L, lion, lamb, love, letter, they all make the L sound. Let's erase the L. Now we're going to practice the letter M, like M&M's, M. Big M and baby M look just alike, except baby M is a little bit smaller. M has 2 humps. 1, 2. Now I'm going to erase that one. I'm going to show you something about the letter N. N only has 1 hump. And baby N looks just like his mom. N. Napkin starts with the letter N. Let's erase that and let's show you all of our letters today. L, lion, lamb, M, M&M's, we saw that today. And the last one we're talking about today is the letter N. L, M, N. Very good. You could get a pencil and paper and you could practice these letters at home, just like Mrs. Kapanka. Well, let's check our cookies. Oh, there's the timer. Let's see if our cookies are done. Oh, I think they are. Look at this. Let's just touch them. See, we're using one of our senses. Well, maybe they need just a minute more. And then they'll be done. Put them back in for just a minute. Well, our cookies are going to be done in just a minute. But before we get them out of the oven, let's talk about our 5 senses again. We used the sense of seeing cookies. Just a minute ago, Mrs. Kapanka looked in the oven to see if they were done yet. If you were standing here with me, you would be able to smell them. They smell so good. Tasting, you get to taste the cookies and they'll be sweet and so good. They'll be yummy. And hearing, did you hear my timer go beep, beep? That told me they're just about finished. And the last one is touching. We're going to reach in the hot oven in just a minute, and Mrs. Kapanka is going to pull them out. But I'm going to use a special pad called a hot pad. And that hot pad will protect my hands so my hands don't get burned. When you touch something hot, it can burn you. This is my stove. If I touch it when the stove is on, it can burn my hand. But did you know that you can burn your tongue? Have you ever had hot chocolate in the winter? You take a little drink and, ooh, it burned my tongue. That's right. You can feel hot and cold on your tongue, on your fingers. It's very important to take good care not to touch something hot. Well, let's reach in here and we'll pull out our cookies. Our monster cookies. which start with the letter M. Oh my goodness, they look so delicious. Let's put them right here. Now they have to sit and they have to cool down a little bit. Whoops, that was hearing. I sure wished you were here with me, because if you were here with me in my kitchen, I would share a cookie with you because you are my good friends, and I miss my friends so much. Well, it's time for us to go. We're going to sing our little song because I will get to see you on Friday. Let's sing together. I'll see you on Friday, on Friday, on Friday. I'll see you on Friday in our cozy little cabin downstairs. You have a great day. Bye-bye.